Hi there, I'm Colin McFadden, and I'm here to talk to you about a brand new application from CLA OIT called Media Magnet. Media Magnet's sort of a companion application to the MediaMill application that you might already know about. And it's designed to make it super simple to get content online automatically. And generally we're dealing with content that's created on a recurring basis, like lectures. So, for example, you might record a lecture once a week or twice a week, every week of the semester. And every time you do that, you want to do the exact same thing with the files. You want to make a video for iPod version and add it to a podcast and maybe also have a Flash version on a website. Okay, Media Magnet is going to take care of that automatically. So whether you're recording your class with Podcast Producer, Camtasia Relay, or just with a camera sitting in the back of the classroom, once you've got that file, everything else is taken care of for you. To get started, you can visit Media Magnet at mediamill.cla.umn.edu/mediamagnet. Eventually we may have a unique URL, but for now that'll just work. And we're going to do access the same way we do with MediaMill, at least initially, where you'll need to email us to ask for an account. Eventually we may open it up to all faculty and instructors automatically, but for now we want to make sure we sort of know who's using it and can solicit feedback. So, when you log into Media Magnet, the first thing you're going to want to do is create a new course. Content on Media Magnet is grouped into courses, and then each course has different sessions, and everything's organized by semester. So you can kind of create an archive of courses if you choose to. So when you click the New Course form over on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll get to a form that's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to tell us the course title, the department, the course number, etc. As you type, you'll notice that some text changes up at the top of the screen. And what this is telling you is that if you name your files with this little tag at the beginning, we'll be able to automatically process your files and know which course they're associated with. If you don't do that, it's not a problem. You get the option to do it manually. But we can totally automate the process if you name your files that way. As you scroll down the page, you'll see options for descriptive information. You'll see a room drop-down. You can just ignore that for now. That's for a future feature. And then you'll see checkboxes for different types of derivatives if you want us to create a video version, an audio version, a Flash version. And if you want, you can check all three, not a problem. You also see the ability to add an image for a course. So if you want a logo that shows up with your course within iTunes U, for example, you can add an image here and we'll take care of hosting that. And then you can say submit, create a new course. Now you're at the My Courses page, and one thing you'll notice right away is that what we've done is already created those podcast feeds for the different types of media you talked about, the video version, the audio version, etc. They're already there for you. So the goal with Media Magnet is that you can do all your setup before the semester even starts. You can know what your URLs are going to be, get them into iTunes U before you've created any content, so that once the semester's rolling, all you have to worry about is adding new content. You kind of forget the Media Magnet even exists. You'll also see a Flash viewer link. We'll come back to that in a second because that's pretty cool. But first, let's add some content. The first thing I'm going to do is go over to the My Account section over on the left-hand side. Unlike MediaMill, you can choose a password for your upload account and it never changes. That way you can add it to an application like Camtasia Relay and have the transfers happen automatically behind the scenes. You can either upload files with the MediaMill uploader, if you choose. You can use any FTP client or any of those class capture applications that support FTP, like Camtasia Relay or Podcast Producer. You'll also see the option to have us send you an email when new content's added to your course. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and add some media to this course we've just created. I've got a file already ready to go on my desktop, and it's named appropriately. So I'm going to drop it on the MediaMill uploader. And you'll see it's popped up, it's uploaded, and now that's it. I don't do anything else. I don't have to go to the Media Magnet page ever again if I don't want to. In this case, I kind of want to because I want to show you what's going on. So what Media Magnet's done is within a minute or so of uploading the file, it's detected that that file's there and it started working on it. So if I refresh the page, I'll see a new session's been added to that course. It's already got a thumbnail, and it's telling me that it's creating those derivatives. And they'll just churn away, and when they're ready to go, they'll be added to the podcast feeds, and your students can see them right away. You never have to do anything. I'm going to go into the Edit option and show you some of the options in there for editing a session. You'll see that I can change the title I can change the date that the session took place. By default, we assume it happened the same day that the file was uploaded, but if you want to change that, you can. You can also add a bigger description, and this will get passed into iTunes U, and it'll also show up in the Flash Viewer page we're going to look at. And finally, you can choose a different thumbnail if we perhaps automatically picked a less than flattering frame. Click Submit to save those settings, and we're back at My Courses. Now look, my derivatives are already done being created. And if I hit that disclosure triangle, I can see I've got download links and also viewer links for the individual derivatives. If, for example, you had a class that was really cool and you maybe want to post it on another website so people can see just that session, you've got the option to do that. In this case, I'm not too interested in that. What I want to look at is the Flash Viewer link. And I'm going to actually use a course that I've got a couple other videos in, so I'm going to scroll up a little bit and choose that one. So the Flash Viewer is a unique URL that never changes, where all of your content will appear and all of the sessions will appear as new sessions are added. So this is like a course website for your course videos. You'll see over on the left-hand side of the screen, I've got the different sessions. They're organized from newest to oldest. And as I click on them, it'll just automatically load the videos over into the viewer area, and I can watch the videos right away with the descriptive information down below. So if you don't want to do the whole podcast thing, you're not quite ready for that, or you don't want to push your content into an LMS like Moodle, you can just give your students this unique URL. They can come back there at any time, and as soon as new content's available, it'll just show up there, and you never have to do anything else. Courses can also be shared among multiple people within Media Magnet. So if, for example, you're an instructor who's working with TAs on a course, you can share the course with them and everyone can add content to the course if you're going to hand off responsibility between different course sections, for example. So that's a quick overview of what Media Magnet's all about. Really, it's designed to make it super simple to get recurring content online. So we're calling this beta. We've got a lot of the core functionality done, and we feel like it's pretty solid. But we're eager to hear what you'd like to see in this application. We've got a roadmap that includes things like captioning, support for multiple cameras from a single class session, and a variety of other features. But we want to know what you think this application needs, so please let us know. Otherwise, just have fun with it. Incidentally, if you're curious why it's called Media Magnet, in flour milling, because we are in the mill city after all, here in the Twin Cities, in flour milling, the start of a flour mill had a big magnet to grab all the bits of plows and other things that broke off in the grain so that didn't go into the rest of the mill. And that's kind of what Media Magnets is designed to do. It's designed to grab all the bits of stuff that we can do automatically before they end up in Media Mill, because Media Mill is great for archive and it's great for one-off pieces. But when you're doing this recurring stuff, Media Magnet's going to save you just a ton of time. So we hope you like it, and otherwise have fun, and we'll see you again soon.